What's going on, everybody? Hey, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put my glasses back on. Hey, here we are. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I can see things that are beyond about here, clearly. I can use this monitor just fine. It's just fine. That's pretty much it, though. It's just fine. But, hey, guess what? It's a Tuesday. Coming on down to the Tuesday shop. I'm gonna have myself a little Tuesday. Tuesday time is where we're at, and now it's gonna be some Tuesday night. Tuesday night, and there's nothing else going on tonight. Nothing of importance. Nothing of importance happening tonight. Nope, nothing. In regards to, politics. Or nope, nothing. Perfectly normal evening here on twitch.tv/ColinTony. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad it's just us. Alrighty, let's jump into this. We're gonna be, I don't know, we're gonna continue on with our escapades. Escapades. Bury me not on the lone prairie. Sister Luned wishes to discuss one. Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we can not accept, bastard. We would like you to return this one to her people. The sylphs. I need to move my keyboard slightly to the left. Nope, still need to go further left. Okay. Just trying to make sure I'm not bumping anything too much. That's gonna have to be it, because I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable elsewhere. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so they may mourn her in accordance with the Sylphic traditions. Cool. Return Eorzea to the thingy. Teleporting. Sasu! Okay. Now we're here. Let's get our chocobo in this businessy. 9 lives, 9 ivies. They're gonna want to fight me or some crap, maybe. Hey, lady. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Here's a corpse. Enjoy. Eorzea, but this one does not understand. What is death, precious? What is sadness? Comoxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones have not requested further aid. Eorzea? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Eorzea, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Eorzea went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Eorzea at the end. Tell this one that Eorzea was brave. Tell this one that Eorzea did not suffer. Sure, I'm good at lying. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Eorzea home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial ones must pay. Imperial ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Eorzea's death be for naught. These ones will fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. Alright, cool. Return to Eluened. I feel like we're spending a lot of money here just to go back and forth between two different places, but also at the same time, I'd rather not have to just run around constantly. Okay, I want to... Hang on. I want to make myself a little bit bigger. I wish I was taller. Wish I was a baller. I know, I'm talking out of my face here. This one. Oh. I guess that's just like a... Yep, that's what that is. Okay. Mayhap. Save. Perfect. Now I need to make me bigger. There. There. Last save. Okay, cool. There we go. Closing. There. I wanted just to be able to make sure I'm covering up the chat. The in-game chat. You know what I meant. That man's a chicken. Alright, this way. Caw! So here's the thing that I started working on. Because I suddenly was with the Cyberpunk finale that we did on Sunday. I actually wanted to edit a bit of the video. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now. No, I guess I'll take that. Thank you. Nice. Oh, now I'm off center. I need to go that way a little bit. Okay. Well, we'll do that later. It's gonna bug me. Anyway, the because I took a longer than average break in the during the stream. I wanted to be able to edit that out, and so I did. And so I had to like do a whole different editing scheme to make sure that that happened properly. Oh my god, it is like right on the edge there. Okay, there we go. Epic games. But yeah, the in doing that, I found that it was also pretty neat that, well, that I decided to download all of the, there's only 3 so far, I think. 4, I'm sorry, 4. Marquez believes that he's being watched. Great. I'm not imagining it. I know I'm being watched. This is different, sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. So yeah, what I'm gonna say started, because I'm not calling that I'm finished. I'm not saying that I'm finished. I'd say that I have completed a first draft of a bit of a highlight video of the streams for Halo Infinite. Okay, that's fine. Ah! Get fucked, imperialist. But yeah, I'm gonna look over my rough draft. The main thing is gonna be to just like get that onto my phone or what have you. Dwindle it down a little bit more. I think what I want to do is I want to like cut it into like shorter videos, you know. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Iluid must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Heavens forfend. Forfend, okay. That such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? He had an imperial short sword. You can have it, though. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquez was... Make haste to the Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Okay. Now we're gonna have a video. But yeah, no, I want to like cut it up and so I can post it on like Instagram, and then completely re-edit it for what you call it, TikTok. TikTok. It's nothing like it's not
I
like
fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
I'm like the greatest gamer in the world. It's more of just fun. It's nothing serious.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Do you now? Do you now?
And to that end...
And to that end...
I have come in search of a legend. The greatest
Legend?
engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
Sounds like we're about to have a battle.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is
Oh,
but
I've
a
never
poor
done that
soul
voice for
who
him.
bore witness to the horrors at Cartano. I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Leave us in peace.
Wait,
Brain fart. What happens when you drink your Slurpee juice?
Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Yeah. Eorzea needs you. He's gonna have a different accent now. I believe you. I will do as you say, master. Old man, you must die.
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
These belong to you.
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems
Greatness.
that I was right.
Aren't we all right in one way or the other?
Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
You're welcome.
But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Truly need me. Oh, you see Thor, the god of hammers?
Who are you?
He's the guy.
Alfino Leveilleur, at your service.
I'm never gonna say that shit.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
You have a grandfather?
'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking
Also, there's
Sands.
just booze
Word
like
has
around
already
here. This
spread
is a
across
church.
Eorzea.
I mean,
The
I guess that makes
repercussions
sense.
are far
I mean,
greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity,
But it's
the
not
three
just laying
city-states
around.
focused their efforts solely on reconstruction,
Reconstruction?
leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided.
The Scion XBs?
And lo,
That's
we
the
are all but
boxy type
destroyed.
car.
Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all.
Duty.
The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
She's tormenting me by making me have to go torment her.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals.
She needs to just drink a glass of water. Go for a walk.
Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
That doesn't sound physically possible.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity.
An
Were we
opportunity?
somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a
Garuda.
warning to the other beast tribes
The
that even their
Garudos?
mightiest gods can be felled.
Is this person from the desert, perhaps? And female?
If we are to face our foe, we
And
must
live in
first
a
circumvent
valley?
the tempest that shields her sanctuary.
Cool.
And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
Oh shit, Sid's got an airship?
I have an airship?
I'm glad Sid and I both have the same questions.
Yes,
My dude
Sid,
and I are on
you
the same
do.
page.
Your very own airship.
My very own
It
airship?
was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
I bet it crashed and burned and we have to put it back together.
An airship? My airship?
Dude, where's my airship?
Wait.
I'm not. This is a map of where I parked the airship. Oh, don't we look like a sexy old man now?
Come, let us put an end to the
In
primals.
time.
Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, but Toyota like shut y'all down, so. Graceful nod. Graceful nod. Okay. My
They
airship.
need my airship. They need me.
Meat. Me, 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 me. Alright, gotta talk to Father Illud has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defiles imagination. Beg your pardon. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final fantasy flight of the Enterprise. You know, like the one from space, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the great Gubu Wall of Ulda. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Korthas. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over the Falgord Float, the closest settlement to Korthas. Perhaps, mayhap, the Serpents stationed there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see the world still has need for you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid Kebiwali. I made all those words work. Look at me move. I'm like a Spider-Man. I am a spider person. Look at me go. I am really smooth and fast like a lightning bug. Alright, where am I going? Drybone? No. No. Question marks? Lanasi. This one, right? That sounds relatively correct. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see. We gotta go this way. Oh my gosh, I am apologetic. Is there aught I can assist you with, miss? The Enterprise you speak of, Master Garland's ship, yes? Aye. I needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago. Clearly bound for Corthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Voldemort of Florence Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, you would not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it. I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. As a security measure, because in the past future we don't have security systems similar to the Viper in the movie Viper, which was based on the Viper. There you go, that's your shit 90s TV show facts. Boy. Vortifort. You have come in search of Vortifort? Then well met. You have found him. I don't know why he sounds like he's got his face covered up. Indeed, I have served as whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Corthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Good. Tell us more. Pray. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Carteneau, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the Fayalede. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I've ever seen splits in the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I wager it's still somewhere in Corthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you will need to deal with their Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Hang on, I'm gonna slap some shoes on and stand, because I'm not feeling sitting right now. Hang on, one moment. One moment, please. Great job. Interesting. Interesting. Oh well. Plates of other nations. Nevertheless, they may disdain to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Very well. Very well. What is this area? Alright. Well, I guess that means we gotta go that way. We've got to move onward. There we go. Wow. All right, we got a chocobo. I keep forgetting that we can like just run around places now with our chocobo. Oh, gotta stretch my legs a little bit. I am curious as to how many streamers have treadmills, like stream with the treadmill. Like they're walking on the treadmill as they're streaming, and not like just Peloton people. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durender. And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd, as if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Okay. I'm pretty sure that won't work on me, so I'll be taking that. Sir Lodolfo is doing his utmost to intimidate you into leaving. Alone, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you wish to aid us search the wilds to the west for my missing man, you will know him by his uniform, that of House Durur, as is mine. Speak softly to me. I need to talk to you, adventurer. I was down in the snow house, keeping out of the wind when I heard whispers. I swear, it was on the lives of my chocobos. I couldn't see anyone in there, but I'm sure I heard something. Go and see who 'twas, else I don't know how I'll sleep tonight. I can't see as how I ought to care, but I saw a fella out throwing snowballs at a snowman. Why anyone engage in such japery in the cold, I can't rightly say. Went nut gathering and lost more'n he found, is my guess. Ye better make sure that I don't happen to you, lass. Not that I know precisely what happened, mind ye. What's that? Me? Ask? I got my chocobos to see to. If Daswawabwa wants to upend his head soup on the snow, I can't see what business of mine it'd be. Yep, that's his name, Daswawabwa. I don't know. He sells things, goes places. Doesn't seem like the kind of life to me, begging pardon. You want to see him? I reckon he's somewhere about. Nothing. Dasquava. Walking softly, eh, adventurer? Those around here think I'm winter drunk. I'll wager. Ha! Never seen a snow toss before, the lazy byblows. Sit on your ass in front of a poor fire too long, and soon you got the swivin' white knuckles. You'll sleep the better for tossin' snowballs, without needing Lady Mead or Mistress Ale to sing the lullaby. What do you say, eh? Why not give it a try? It's as simple as you'd imagine. Just reach on down, grab some powdery white, and throw. Throw. You've learned the emote throw. I guess we got some. Help me, for the truth of Halone, help me. My caravan, all are slain. Something huge and savage lunged out of the storm. The screams, you got to go and kill these swiveling things. Kill it as it did my traveling companions. As long as that monster's out there, every one of our asses will be hanging out in the wind. Look sharp, eh, adventurer? As adept as you are with your steel, whatever it was. It seemed to be everywhere. At once, red murder, wreathed in white storm. You learned the motion? How about we have ourselves some fun with it, huh? Reach on down into the powder and throw a good-sized lump at me, hard as you can. So, make sure you take aim first, eh? Much as I'd get a good laugh out of it, I doubt Triviate here would fancy a face full of snow. Slash throw. Oh, ho, 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 you've got an arm to write songs about. Bet that felt good, eh? Ha! Cold hands, warm heart. That's what the secret to living long. Really, there isn't much more to it. Just throw where there's snow underfoot. Of course, if you try to do the same on other kinds of ground, you'll end up with a fistful of nothing. And where's the gain in that? Anyhow, what I like to do is toss snowballs at snowmen. That way, you can hurl them as hard as you fancy. Snowmen don't mind. They're made of the same stuff, eh? Go on, give it a go. Try throwing at some snowman right outside. If that was like the case, like... Am I missing something? Hello, IR Snowman, man of snow dripping we is, a hold on life slipping. Sad IR so many, we had rally my spirits, won't you air the finale? Profane, you do our pain with a rally so mundane, as to shelter with a booth, my icebound heart do sooth. Oops. Oh, I didn't. Willing I are to take the top billing, a battery of gallantry from the artillery of flattery. Cheer us until dry are the tears. Cheer. Okay. Oh, sorry. Blow kiss. This just seems a bit much. Bye-bye. Done. Alright, well, who knows? Who knows at this point? There we go. He's should I eat? Maybe I eat. No. I don't eat dummy dummy. Dummy dummy throw like zero. Only become yummy yummy if throw like hero. Aim is yummy yummy. Still much to fear though. Hero not here. Throw at me again. Oi. Finally a throw of a hero. All yummy, no dummy. There's snow on my boots. I'm happy now. That's not what I wanted. Snow tossed hero made. I tired. Need to sleep. Don't worry what they say. They call you crazy. Revolutionaries always get called crazy. Okay, whatever, man. Aha, we are learning to slash throw. We're doing a great job at it. There you are. Where you were at it a while. Nothing like a little hoarfrost on the nose hair, eh? Snowman talked, you say. Don't see how. I rode the thing myself, and it wasn't like I engaged in a swiveling white mage. Now you go lie down a spell and don't go saying nothing to them inside. They'll figure you are a winter drunk for sure. They might even put you in for a lynching. Come by for another snow toss, which does not sound like throwing snowballs. It sounds like throwing snow, but a different type of, yeah, you know where I'm going. Okay, when you're feeling less fanciful, this damned weather can't last forever, but if it does, maybe I'll start a snow toss tourney and see if I can make a gill or two. Okay. Still can't pronounce your name, but that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. I'm on the wrong side of the building. You there, I was to speak with you. Did you find out who was talking? I can see from your aspect you did. A snowman, you don't say. A speaking in a rude posy. I see now. Someone's having a bit of fun with the both of us. Likely come some youngins. I'll rest easy now. I can tell you that. It's like one of those, like, it feels French, but I probably can't say it, so I'll sound out as many consonants and vowels as I can. I will give it the old, I'm not gonna even say college try. It's not even worth college. Bloodstained snow. What could possibly go wrong here? Pray tell. The White Death. It's just white people, isn't it? I probably have not. There's a good chance of it. There we go. Lurk near the bloodstained snow and slay something something. Alright, cool. Is there anything else out here? Oh my gosh, there are so many things out here. Very well. Looks like there's something this away. That looks horrifying. You look scary. Oh, it's very well possible. I will believe you for now. If there's one thing I have not been able to completely accomplish in Final Fantasy XIV is remember names. Ah, shit. That's what I was going for. I need to readjust my hotkeys, I think. Keeled over Knight. It's an interesting name. If it wasn't for you, miss, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Okay. Bye. Oh man. Okay, sorry about that. I just popped my neck. Oh, that was quite a pop. They absolutely are. Let's see. Let's take a do I have actions? Yeah. Okay. So here's what I want. It's only level 1. So I want to put wind bite. Wait. Hang on. Potency of 60. Okay, let's put cast. I feel like I want this to be closer. What's that? I'll tell you what. We're gonna just swap this. Whoops. Swap that. We're gonna swap that and swap that. Put that there. Definitely bring that closer up. Bring that down here. We'll see how that works. Me. Yes. All right, Ludovia. LaCroix. Turning from an archer into Oh wait, I'm in a conversation. We are proud of people who hold tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, I understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edemel. Logs? Hunting log. No. Trap. No. Yes. The gear window. No, that's not that. Okay, that just looks like a gear. Or do you just mean like this? Bottom right slot. There's nothing there. That made the sound go all funny for a second. At least for me. I see. I'm sure that will be here we go. Unending War, White Mischief. No, these are all I got. Nothing about to do jobs. Work jobs? I'm sure it'll pop up at some point eventually. I will turn this in and then... Sure. We can do that. All killed by this wee thing. I took the span of its leap for the span of a giant's limbs. A corrupt little rotter, killing far more than it could hope to eat. Where's the gain in that? Well, I'm obliged to you. You get to know them who traveled the trade routes with you. Good men they were, every last one. Maybe not that tall fellow from Gridania. We could have easily spared him. And I'm glad to have settled the harsh of that murdering pocket fiend. Shabanzo. Alright, cool. Is there a... Alright, I'm gonna go north here so I can just, like, attune myself to that buddy boy right there. And then we will return here. Huzzah! This is north. Well, drats. Ah. Well, see, I'm glad you're around because I did not know those things. Okay. How's Four Temps? Well, that's an interesting, thing. Oh, what the? It's probably like $1 million to get that, but what the heck, man? That's cool. Return. Okay, I remember where this is. this way. That I thought it looked like the regalia, but interesting. Okay. Is it this guy? This person. A song of bards and bowmen. Well, Matt Rush would have we had the time for banter, but we're all up in arms here. All of the Laxi dirigible has been spotted over 12's Wood, you see! But the reappearance calls to mind Battle of Griffin Crossing. Well, I say battle. Most are agreed that massacre would be rather more apt. The Alaxial dealt us a crushing defeat that day. Right around this time of year it was, more than 2 decades past. A humiliating episode in our history, to be sure, but the heavens forbid that we ever forget it. Failure is the finest, if not the kindest, of teachers, and few things drive a woman better than its sting. But do let's speak of cheerier matters. Mayhap you've already heard, but a renowned archer has recently returned to 12's Wood, the one they call the God's Bow. That's just a title, of course. His birth name is Jahantel, and he was once of the God's Quiver. The man was a legend even then, and there was no honor greater than being taken under his tutelage. That's not all there is to him, mind you. Jahantel was also a skilled bard, one of the rare few capable of inspiring others to great feats through song. Upon learning that the God's Bow had returned, dozens of us flocked to him in hopes of training under a legend, yours truly included. Alas, the meetings haven't unfolded quite as we had hoped. Jahantel has refused to teach each and every suitor that has approached him thus far. Though, it should be mentioned that the topics he is reluctant to instruct us in do not include poetry and song. He seems exceedingly keen to teach us all about them. Some of us were tempted to take him up on the offer, save that we have a nation to defend. Far be it from my intent to belittle all those bards out there, but I like my chances rather than charging into battle with a quiver than a harp. And here we were hoping that transcendent mastery of the bow might be ours. By the sparkle in your eyes, I'd wager that you have an interest in that same poetry and song. Come now, there is no call for shyness, and there is more to life than battle. If you would present yourself as a pupil to Jahantel, I happen to know his whereabouts. I'm given to understand that he has made his camp somewhere west of Quarry Mill, in the South Shroud. Jahantel is an agreeable sort of fellow and should be willing enough to meet with you. Truth be told, I'm still holding on to the hope. If you could find a way into Jahantel's confidence, mayhap he could yet be persuaded to train us. I wish you the best of luck, friend. Cool. I suppose we should skedaddle then. Alright, so where are we going? We're going, no, we're going to Thalan, right? I guess I could just also... There we go. Quarry Mill. Alright. And... Let us skedaddle. Am I being followed? Am I following somebody? Jahantel. Ah, another guest. You are kind to pay me a visit, young one. Naught gives us elderly folk more pleasure than the company of a young one. Of the young. Add to that a steaming pot of tea, and the beauty of the 12's wood, and we could want for a little more. Ah, but the curl of your lips tells me that tea and scenery are not what you desire. You seek knowledge of archery, I take it, in which case I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Kibiwali, was it? Yes, I am Jahentel, the one they call the God's Bow. But that was in another life. I have long cast aside my bow, taking instead a harp to my breast. For years I have lived as a bard, going wherever the winds blow, exulting in the beauty of creation through song. To be sure, I still have the eyes to recognize a promising archer when I see one, and you, young one, have promise. Keep your nose to the grindstone, and one day you may count yourself a virtuoso of the bow, so... Yet know that virtuosity is worthless without virtue. Aye, the words of the ballad of the vainglorious fool tell us this much. Bappa. You truly wish to remain and learn poetry and verse? Well, I must admit to being rather taken aback. In uncertain days such as these, there are few indeed who would devote their time to song and as opposed to more tangible endeavors. You intrigue me, young one. I find myself growing curious as to how the melodies of old might find expression through you. I do believe a certain friend of mine would be of the self-same opinion. Aye, that would be as good a place as any for us to begin. Listen well. There is a Moogle named Pugno Poki who can oft be found wandering in areas situated east of here. I would have you present yourself to him. Pugno Poki is possessed of a discerning eye for talent. If he sees potential in you, I should be well satisfied that you indeed have the makings of a bard. Heed me, O poisoned think. Turn thee over the hourglass of time, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore. I feel like I should say all of his lines in sing-song, but also no. I just physically can't do it. Alright, we're going over there. Sweet. That guy was chopping wood. Can I make it over across here? Yes, I can. Look at me go! Flying like a bird, like a chicken on the roost. On the lamb from the roost chicken. Kuchikopi. Kupa! How could this have happened? It's just so embarrassing. A blunder for the ages, Kupo. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? It's a rare talent, I'll allow. But you've caught me at a bad time, Kupo. Now be a good adventurer and just show yourself out. Jahantel sent you? You should have said so sooner, Kupo. You do know that Jahantel is no ordinary bard, yes? His songs can salve your heart and strengthen your resolve. They can banish your fears and fill you with hope. And that's not even scratching the surface. Why, to hear him perform is like bathing in sunbeams, Kupo. I've asked, begged, and pled more times than I care to count for Jahantel to stay and sing in the forest. Only now has he deigned to set foot here again, but he's refusing to sing for us. That's a blatant breach of a promise, Kupo. Oh, what's this? Why, your being resonates with a chord similar to Jahantel's, perhaps even identical, Kupo. By the 12, this means that things may yet turn out as planned. Why, you might even have it in you to surpass the man, and that's saying a lot, Kupo. Egads, your coming has so excited me, my predicament nigh escaped my mind. There's a charm that I had meant to give to Jahantel, you see, but it was stolen as I napped, Kupo. I roused just in time to espy the thief and attempted to give chase. Alas, drowsiness robbed me of my balance, and I was delayed by this tree. Last I saw of that overbold brigand, he, or possibly she, was scurrying towards Taker's Rod, Kupo. Now, I realize we've only just met, but would you mind recovering that charm and delivering it to Jahantel in my stead? Sure. Am I gonna have to go? I'm gonna have to go. Nope, 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 nope. It's in here. Greetings, lower level people. I am but a traveler just walking through here. Pay of no mind. I'm simply stolen back what has been stolen, and I am now leaving. Not here to harm any of you in any manner possible, except for possibly hurting all manners of you. Yes, I'm sticking with that whole phrasing. Have you recovered the charm? Yeah, boy, check it out. You did it, Kupo. Please, you must now deliver it to Jahantel. Tell him that Pukno Poki thinks him a cunning rogue, but is excited nonetheless. So excited, in fact, that he cannot help but sing Kopololo, Kopololo, lo 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 lo. Oh, that's I should. Hey, that doesn't look like something fun to step into. See ya, hunter people. Okay. So getting this over here. Oh, hey, this guy's still here too. Welcome back, Kebawali. You seem to have a charm and a message for me from Pukno Poki, you say. Look, it's a green, blobby-looking thing. A cunning rogue, am I? I suppose I must explain Pukno Poki and I go back a long way. To when I first took up the harp, I made a promise to him then, the one that I have yet to make good on. Pukno Poki has long desired that I remain in Twelveswood to sing for the rest of my days. Regrettably, I have been ill. I have been ill able to oblige him. Duty called, you see. I had battlefields to stand upon and comrades to protect. Moreover, an event came to pass that rendered my being in the Twelveswood problematic. I thought that by taking eager souls such as you under my wing, mayhap it would suffice to appease Puknopoki. Of course, he saw straight through my little ruse. What the Moogles lack in grace, they amply make up for in wit. The creatures are great lovers of song. That you return with this charm is positive proof of his high regard for your potential as bard and archer both. The charm is a crystal known as the soul of the bard. Puknopoki asked that you bring it to me, aye, but he meant for you to have it. It is a gift from the Moogles bestowed upon... Thanks. Bestowed upon those they deem worthy of walking the path of the true bard. The soul of the bard harbors memories past of... We're gonna have to have one song at a time here, guys. You know, I'm just saying. Soul of the bard harbors memories of the past, verses and refrains sung by the bards of old. As you gain in worldly experience, more of these memories will find expressions through your being, imbuing your song with powers untold. Now, it may surprise you to hear that bowmen and bards are as next of kin. By the same token, mastery of song is dependent on one's prowess as an archer. The sense in this will be lost upon you at first, but in time the relation will dawn that bow and harp are but stringed instruments played by the same by the same hand. Go now, and let your body and soul drink deep of the melodies of old. When next we meet, I hope to see a fully fledged bard standing before me, one who exceeds even Puknopoki's wildest expectations. The next bard quest will be available from Jehentel upon reaching level 35. The quest to learn the action perform is now available from Simpkin at Miketo's amphitheater in Old Gerdania. Complete! Quest complete. Bard unlocked. Bard unlocked. Holds up nothing. Jobs. You have obtained a soul crystal. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own job crystal, which can be equipped via the armory chest. Boop and a boop and a boop. Now I'm a bard. Ooh, wait. Okay, that's just there, I guess. Is that? No. Okay. No, that's just there. Okay, that's fine. Song gauge unlocked. And there we go. Singing Mage's Ballad will display the actions corresponding song gauge, indicating the effect's time remaining. If the repertoire effect is triggered while Mage's Ballad is being sung, the recast time for Bloodletter and Reign of Death, learned at level 45, are reduced. Okay. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the Actions and Traits menu. Okay. Okay. Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 100. Grants Mage's Ballad to self. All party members increase the damage dealt by 1%. Gotcha. HUD oh my gosh. This is many things. I want to put it right there. I like that there's hot bars just all over the place here. Fantastic. Oh wait, cancel. Save. Close. There we go. That's nice. I like that there. Although it might be, oh no. No, it's there. There. It's going there. It's going there. It's final. It's final. Wait. I need to go to Gridania to learn the thing from the other person, yeah? In the amphitheater. I remember many words. Not all words. I wouldn't say I remember all words, but many words. We need to go to Old Gridania. If I'm remembering anything correctly. Which I think I am. This way. I like having a map. Helps to have a map. There we go. So we go to that, or is that the thing? Do we do Simpkin? There we go. That's a name I can't forget. Have you come to listen to the silken strings of Simpkin, traveling troubadour and master minstrel? No. You do, however, have one look of one of who lives on the road, and on the subject of wanderers' wanderings and the musical expression thereof, I do mayhap have a small wisdom to offer. I recommend something on hot board. Yes. Yes. That is very good point. While I suddenly find my heart stirred by some spectacle of nature or inspiring act of daring do, I simply let the emotion of the moment flow through my fingers and into my harp. I found no sound to be as achingly beautiful as one born from that instant of genuine joy or wistful sadness. You need no special training or knowledge to give voice to the music of the heart, only a willingness to play the score as it writes itself across your soul. If you can accomplish such a surrender, then you will have to create a piece unique to yourself, unique unto yourself. And what melody could be more precious? I knew from the moment I laid eyes upon you. Here is a woman whose spirit begs for instrumental interpretation. Pray release your inhibitions and favor the world with your performance. When using the performance actions, you are strictly prohibited from performing music of any third parties. You may record and upload your performance and hereby agree to license such recordings to us for use by Square Enix or others in accordance with the terms of the Final Fantasy XIV Material Usage License. I agree to the above conditions. Performance actions unlocked. To begin, you should simply play whichever notes catch your fancy. Let whimsy carry you up and down the scales. Revel in the soaring heights and plunging depths until you find a song which resonates with your being. Painted with the experience of your adventures, the timbre and tone will be yours and yours alone. Ah, I wonder what manner of music will fill the air. It's gonna be really shitty. May the wind catch your composition and deliver it unto my covetous ears. You have learned perform. When playing as a bard, performance actions can be found in the Actions and Traits window accessed under the character in the main menu. Next to the Arby's, on fifths. Performance actions. Use your harp to create sweet, sweet music by selecting a sound from performance located under Actions and Traits. In the main menu, I need to trim my mustache right there, right this little bit right here, because it keeps bugging me. Then simply use the keyboard to create your masterpiece. Remember, performance actions can only be used Well, your job is set to Bard. Phantasmic. I'm not being asked to do that right now. Cool. All right. Now let's go back to... No. We want to go back to... Wait, no. The Black Shroud. South Shroud, Quarry Mill. I'm sure, like, that's the thing. If I get that they have to do that sort of stuff because it totally makes sense. Because, you know, our friends over at Sony EMI Music or whatever they're called. Ah, I see. It is definitely one of those things where... Oh, shit. Which way do I go? They don't always enforce it, but they probably... Here, this one. That's where I'm going. I wish I could just set a waypoint. But it's just like... If I were to do it right now, then it would be like all of a sudden every GM in the old game shows up. Hey man, get the fuck off our servers. And then my whole computer explodes or something. Hiya! Jahenta wishes to teach you how to learn a new song. Ah, that glint of determination in your eyes is a testament to your newfound strength. You put me in mind of my salad days. Huh? You would know why I truly abandoned the battlefield and became a bard? Because, you know, one pays better than the other, I guess. That I took an arrow in the knee. Oh, well, that kind of would do it. Is what most folk believe, but it is quite clear that you are not most folk. Very well, I shan't insult your intelligence with an untruth. For now, allow me to answer by saying that you are a tall person. I am also not a tall person. For now, allow me to answer by saying that everything in creation is given to change, and man, most of all, I was drawn to the power of song, the power to touch the very souls of men, and decided that I must pursue it. Sadly, that power has been all but forgotten in this age of cynicism. Such songs as those performed by tavern bards serve no purpose beyond the amusement of drunkards. This game is rough. It certainly does. Like, we're looking for the ship called the Enterprise. We had the two dudes from Star Wars earlier. Like, just references o'clock in this game. But they get, like, that's the thing. That's the, like, oh, you're not allowed to perform third-party materials, but we can make references to third-party materials all day. No problem. Sounds like a, phrase. Not a double-edged, I keep wanting to say double-edged sword, but it's not, it's you know what I mean. Moving on. But that was not always the way of it. There was a time when song could shape the outcome of conflict. Ever since the nations first quarreled, armies have fielded archers wherewith... Double standard, thank you, yes! We got there. I knew we would get there together. Great job, team. As the battlefield unfolded, however, the distinction between the lines of friend and foe would grow hazy. Yet the archer's part did not end there. He had to stay ever alert, with arrow nocked and eyes trained upon the struggle. Even as his comrades fell, turning the earth red with their blood, the archer could ill afford to avert his gaze, lest the moment cost another his life. One need not have a vivid imagination to appreciate the torrents of emotions that raged within him in that moment. Nerves near to fraying, his breast fit to burst. The archer did the only thing he could. He sang. His bow became a makeshift instrument, plucked as an accompaniment. At first, the archer sang only to still the roiling within, but his voice chanced to carry to his comrades. It inspirited those engaged in combat, lending strength to their sword arms, and to those who lay upon the precipice of death, it granted a measure of peace. Realizing the tactical potential of song, yet loath to set aside skilled archers for that purpose, armies began raising dedicated regiments of minstrels. But the members of such units were no warriors. Fair of voice and nimble of finger, these career minstrels could find a place in the hall of any lord. Yet they knew not of the burden borne by those who charge into battle, whose lot it is to dance with death and to sup on pain. Sup pain. And so their songs rang hollow, holding no power over the hearts of men. In eastern oh my god, I've said this word 1,000 times. Lanasia. Boom. Spirits are said to haunt the trees of Raincatcher Gully. I would ask you to travel there and await the emergence of these specters. Through force of arms, you are to release the spirits from their tormented existence and, in the doing, ease their unfathomable suffering. With such a deed, you might draw forth an ancient melody from the soul of the bard. Okay, cool. We're gonna defeat the spirits of Raincatcher Gully. Cool. Okay. Let's go here. Wineport. My rib hurts. All right. And whoop. There we go. Wait a second. Where did my mount go? I'll just stick it right there for now. Okay. I guess I could have gone to the right. Alrighty. Here we are, time to fight. Aye. Densitation. Oh, sorry, I interrupted by waiting. Alright, so I should, like, do one of these things, yeah? Ah, get the heck out of there. Backing it up. defeated. That's what I was supposed to do, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sure that's right. Report back to Jethel. All right. Back over to Jethel. Jethel of the Opera. Let's stand it right in front of the fire. Welcome back! In your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, I see a layer of understanding, of regret and of futility. And in your heart, it now echoes with the strength of an old song, newly discovered. Embrace this song, and as you play it in the battle, shall never, ever more powerful emotions beset and temper your soul. When your stock of tales has grown, pray return and regale me with stories of your adventures. That's all right. I think I appreciate the help that I'm just getting through chat. Oh, are we gonna do a song? Great job. I didn't see what level I was supposed to be for this next part. Sure, 'tis good to see you return. And more seasons still for your time in the world. Call me a spoony bard. You're a spoony fucking bard, dude. But as a man in the winter of his years, it gives me great joy to observe an adventurer in the spring of hers. This is an odd time for recollection, but it was a spring day when a bard first came to my hometown. He played the most sorrowful chords, even as his words tantalized the ear like the breath of one's first love. Many a maiden's heart was stolen during his visit, and doubtless more besides. Aha! Very good. Would you believe that common bards too were born of archers? This may seem far-fetched upon first hearing, but it isn't so far a stretch. Didn't you just explain to me, like, how it, because of... Okay. Ask yourself this. What becomes of soldiers when a conflict gives way to peacetime? Some have lives they might return to. Aye, but most must needs take up a new trade to make ends meet. Well, it so happened that many so had once spent the bow, took to strumming the harp. They wander the realm, singing passionately and earnestly of the war as seen through their own eyes, of sweet victories and bitter defeats, of sacrifice and cowardice. Their songs so captured in the imagination of the people, nary a day passed that a bard was not called to perform, be it in a humble tavern or some great lord's hall. That's some cool looking armor over there you got there, buddy. Alas, their popularity proved their downfall. Intoxicated by their attentions of the masses, the bards took embellishing their songs in a bid to outdo one another. And over time, each song was shorn of verity, till the bard's repertoire contained not one shred of truth. By now you will know such songs have no purchase upon men's hearts. Certainly a bawdy tune may set off fits of laughter in a sailor, and a sorrowful ballad summon tears from the eyes of a soft-hearted maiden. Yet these are but pale shadows of what songs can achieve. for a blessing. This decline did not escape the notice of the Mughals. As great patrons of the arts, they feared that the true power of song might be lost to mankind. So it was that they labored to gather and safeguard those crystals known as souls of the bard, that they might be bestowed upon worthy men and women. Now, as I know you relish listening to my sermons, I dare say it's past time we moved on to the practical side of the lesson. I know I have mentioned this previously, but tell me, are you perchance familiar with the Ballad of the Windfish? No, not the Windfish, the Vainglorious Fool. I've heard of it because somebody else mentioned it. Now, what? Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Nay. Well, that won't do at all. I must remedy this pest. The song recounts the massacre of Griffin Crossing, a battle that took place decades past, wherein countless Gardanian lives came to premature end. Ah, but to forgive me, I seem to have mistaken the proper order of things. Before I begin, I must be convinced that the point of the tale will not be lost upon you, elsewise I will have wasted my breath in the telling of it. Now heed well these instructions. You must make your way to Welwick Wood. Welwick Wood, where resides a mated pair of Aldgoats that have but recently lost a kid. The pair has been driven mad with grief, and only death will put an end to their uncontrolled rampages. Jesus. Linger in their territory until you encounter the beasts, then let fly your arrows of mercy. Talk about not having an ounce of truth in your repertoire. As you liberate them from their sorrows, so too shall your soul resonate with the echoes of poignant melody. Okay, I can just walk there. All right. Cool. All right. We're going to get this one accomplished, go back to Dude Guy, and then I need to go south. South, please. Sorry, I'm looking at the map and driving. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna take care of this thing, go back to Dude Guy, and then I think that's going to be it for this evening. Considering it's been a few hours since we've started this whole entourage. I'm attuned to that, right? Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Just checking. It's been a minute since I've been here. Ay. I don't want to, like, just jump off the thing. There we go. There. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, man. My neck is feeling a bit stiff. I miss being on my feet a little bit more regularly. So what I want to do, what I maybe need to do, is somehow mount my light to my desk. So then it all moves together. Because this doesn't look as... This doesn't... Something's off, I feel. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to find it, figure it out. Yeah? Alright, so, in here? Is this the area? Are you a goat? You're not a goat. Come on. Nope. Okay, fine. We'll go around. We'll go around. Fine. Bandit trapper. All right. Waiting. Not that guy. That guy. Holy moly. Oh, I keep right clicking. Did I rearrange these? Morning nanny. There we go. Took care of the morning nanny. Very well. Very well. Ooh, look at that. All right. Let's GTFO this place. Running away. Not Bard's Eye View. Objective fulfilled. That's funny. I like that title. Bard's Eye. I didn't know. Why do I not see these things? This is why I have to wear glasses. Well, this is like a normal way up. Fucking way that I take. I am like, it's like, it's not indigestion, it's not heartburn, I'm just burpy. I mean, it's probably some form of indigestion. Oh, we're not gonna get into that right now, because I need to eat healthier, and exercise more. Just kidding, I don't need to exercise more, I'm doing enough. Ugh, but I do need to eat better, probably, in some fashion. But, you know, that's never gonna be a major thing that happens here. Hello! Welcome back. I can almost hear the cries of mourning that have seared themselves into your soul. That you remain unbowed by such anguish is a testament to your spirit's fortitude. Yet even as your heart swells to contain these new experiences, you must not neglect your skills with the bow. A resilient heart must needs to have a robust body in which to beat. Once you have trained both to equal strength, then shall I perform to you the ballad of the Vangori's fool. Armies peon. That's what those words are. Alright, cool. Oh wait, we're gonna do a thing now. Is this gonna be a song thing, or are we gonna... Cool. Alright. So I want to do it. I want to do this. Here we go. We're gonna mute that. Ooh. I do like the sound of the rain. We're gonna bring this up a little bit. And we're gonna hit that button because you know what? It's time to call it an evening. Oh. And just gonna bring that down a little bit. Hey, guess what? Nope, I don't like how this looks. That definitely needs to remain at the same height all the way down. So now this side's too dark. And I can't bring that light down because that light's on my ceiling. So there's just complications. Although I guess I could also turn up the ISO on the camera a little bit. But who would want to do that? Hang on. Yeah, that kind of works. It kind of works. A little bit. I'm not loving it, but it works. A little bit, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to play around with it more after I go offline, before I go to bed. Hey, hi. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for, being awesome. Thank you for being you. You know, tomorrow's Wednesday, which means our streams can start around 9 o'clock Eastern time. That is 6 o'clock Pacific time. Or 2 a.m. Zulu. 0200. Whatever you want to call it. Anyhow, and we're going to be doing, just because I want to be quick about the Wednesday evening streams. We're going to be playing Halo Infinite multiplayer. We'll be playing probably about 4 or 5 rounds of that before we call it an evening, because I like to end around 10 o'clock, as it's probably is right now. It is around 10 o'clock. Look at that. I'm like a magician of time and space, even though I don't think time is real. Hey, guess what? Yeah, you can. Hey, how are you? How? Hang on, I can do this better. Hey, how's it going? I'll have a wonderful evening, and I want you to know that. Hey. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go have some ice cream or some candy, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm gonna go to work, and I am going to be in a meeting at some point, at least one meeting during the day, and it's gonna be just pleasant. You know, that's all we can really ask for, is just minor pleasantries during the day, and that's all we're gonna end up with in the end. This is heavy. That's full of water. That's like 20,000 pounds of water right there. I'm a strong man. Yeah. See you all tomorrow. Or don't, I'm not your boss. Unless I am, in which case then I'm still not your boss. I will see you tomorrow. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. Eat some candy. Or whatever kind of... Do the thing that makes you feel happy and good about yourself. Because you deserve it. And then, tell a friend that you love them or something like that. Or just like them. If you don't want to do anything that's hey, I don't want to mix messages or anything like that, just be hey, I think you're a swell person, just so you know. Because you know what? This rando dude on the internet said, I think you're a swell person. Some truth bombs being dropped over here on the internet. Ugh! All right. See you all tomorrow. See you all later. Love you all. Also, don't forget about Discord. Discord.colin.live. Go jump on there and be like, hey, what's up? It's kind of quiet over there. Love you guys. And gals. And non-binary people. All of you.